There are 8 million stories in the naked city. Every one of them begins with the words, "Brr, it's chilly out here. I recommend living in a city where people wear clothes." My name, Detective Lieutenant Joshua Zyber, Review Squad. My beat, watching famous movies with my 11-year-old children. It's a tough racket, but somebody's got to do it, and nobody else wants to. My partners, Detective Thomas Zyber, Detective Joseph Zyber. Our case this week, the gritty, hard-hitting, and notoriously violent police thriller, The Naked Gun. Boys, suit up and get ready to review the evidence.
Okay.
Hi, we are back from watching The Naked Gun. This is Joshua Zyber, editor of the Videophile Movie and Home Theater blog. And this is the Film at 11 podcast, where I introduce my children to famous movies they haven't seen. Boys, before we watch this movie, did you know what The Naked Gun was?
No.
Had you heard of it? You never even heard of the title before?
No.
Might have heard the title in like an ad or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's a brand new remake of this movie coming out in theaters like this weekend. And you hadn't seen any commercials for it or anything?
I saw like one commercial.
Okay. So did you know it was a comedy going in before I started it?
Nope.
Yeah. It
Well,
looks
I mean,
like,
kinda.
it looks like a comedy.
I mean, I saw the guy with a banana gun.
Okay. So you got the idea then.
Yeah.
Okay. So as 11-year-old viewers watching this movie from 1988, my interest here is to find out, does the humor in this movie hold up today for a kid today, or did you find this not funny? So, Joseph, what was your opinion of this movie?
It was okay. I would give it like a middle W.
Thomas, what was your opinion of the movie?
I would give it a W.
A W. Okay. What was your favorite joke in the movie, Thomas?
I liked the car chase and the scene where the guy was telling the girl to stick up the middle finger.
I had a feeling that was going to be your favorite part because I noticed that you laughed the loudest at that part. Yeah, during the teen driving school car chase, where the instructor tells the teenage driver to extend her middle finger at another driver. Joseph, what was your favorite part?
That was my favorite part. I mean,
That
the whole car chase.
The whole car chase in general. Okay.
I also liked the
Same.
baseball game.
The whole climax of the baseball game. Was there any part of this that you didn't like, Joseph?
Most of the suspicious jokes.
Such as, I wonder what you could be referring to. Give me an example of one, Joseph. Go right ahead.
The one where they were literally in the bed with the suits on.
Yeah. I'm just going to ask this. Do you know what those were?
No, I'm too young and innocent.
It's too young and innocent to know what that is. Okay, Thomas, your opinion. Did you have any parts of this movie you didn't like? You have to think about it, huh?
I thought it was funny.
You just thought, okay, good. All right. Yes. So on Joseph's point, this movie was technically rated PG-13. I think it really pushes the limits of that in some scenes, and there's a lot of humor in this movie that is perhaps inappropriate for an 11-year-old, but I took a risk and decided to give it a shot anyway with you two. Yes, there's a lot of innuendo and some stuff that's a little more than innuendo in this movie. There's also just in general a lot of very crude potty humor, jokes about peeing and farting and stuff like that, which is probably more appropriate to your age, but is a very crude type of humor. So did any of that stuff bother you? The potty humor in the movie?
Not as much as
No, you enjoyed that part. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling.
I wouldn't say I enjoyed it, but it didn't bother me.
Yeah.
Okay. this movie was made in 1988, and I think a lot of the references in this movie might be stuff that kind of went over your head.
Yeah.
Did you find that as you were sitting there did you not get some of the jokes, like who the people were supposed to be? I know at the beginning there's a scene where there's a lot of characters that are supposed to be famous world leaders, and I have a feeling that you probably had no idea who any of them were. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
But just in general, I think there's also a lot of other references that maybe kind of went over your head. That just stuff that is, from 30 something years ago, that maybe isn't as relevant anymore. To that end, should we talk about Nordberg? I guess I'm gonna have to address that topic. That's just some of the things that maybe hasn't aged so well for this particular movie. This movie is called The Naked Gun. The full title is The Naked Gun from the Files of Police Squad. Police Squad had been a TV show that was on in 1982, 6 years prior to this movie being released. And the TV show was not successful. It was only on for 6 episodes before it got canceled. And it just the timing of it didn't work out. It didn't really hit with the audience. But the people who created the TV show loved the idea so much that they had faith that it could, if it just found the audience in the right way, that it would be more successful. So they took a lot of this material from the TV show. Some of the jokes in the movie are straight out of the TV show, and they just recycled them, but they made it into a movie instead of a show, and it worked much better as a movie, at least as far as audiences were concerned, because the movie was very successful. This was a huge hit movie. It had 2 direct sequels, and now here we are in 2025. They're remaking it with another actor who's going to. It's more of a reboot. The new actor plays Frank Drebin's son. So it turned out to be this TV show that was only on for 6 episodes and was a big failure. It turned out to launch a big franchise of movies that have been very successful. I guess we've already talked about, you kind of gave your ratings already, but we'll just make it official now. So Joseph, on our scale from a W to an L for this podcast, your rating is?
A mid W.
A mid W. Okay. Thomas?
A W.
A W. Yours is more of a solid W then. Okay, great. So you enjoyed it, but it wasn't like something you were just really thought was hilarious, right?
Yeah.
Well, then I guess we can wrap it up this week. So if you enjoyed this content, please like, share, and subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Like and subscribe!
For a grown-up take on movies, visit videofileblog.com. And be sure to join us next week to see what other inappropriate movie I might show my 11-year-old children. I recommend living in a city where people wear clothes. My name... Oh, Joseph, what are you doing?
What did I do? I was scratching an itch.
Stop scratching itches. Okay.
That's what you
Part
look
1,
like.
take 5.
I'm sorry, I have itchy.
Itchy.
Okay, stop.
Stop scratching.
Everyone, be quiet. Quiet now. Quiet.